crowded hallways, overcrowded classrooms, small, out-of-date labs. These are problems facing the students of Aurora High School every day. These are problems that we, the voters, must solve on November 8th. Kids must compete with books and equipment for space in classrooms because of the lack of storage. Trailers help ease the lack of classroom space, but they're only a partial and temporary solution. Science classrooms are too small. There aren't enough lab stations. New technology is badly needed, but there's no place to put it. Industrial arts has antiquated equipment and dreary surroundings. This area desperately needs an overhaul and up-to-date equipment. Our school library is pitifully small, 1/3 the size of the middle school. Not enough seating, inadequate space for books and computers. This should be the academic center, the soul of a high school, a place that speaks to the joy of learning. This library does not. We have a top-rated art instructor, a first-class art program, and a second-rate classroom. Our highly regarded school band is so big that it can barely squeeze into the music room. What will happen next year when the band's expected to increase by 30 more students?
I'm standing here this afternoon in a very crowded high school environment. We have a need. This is not nonsense. This is a necessity. Vote for the bond issue.
Issue 35. Realistic solutions for real problems. Issue 35. A $12.2 million bond issue to add on and renovate Aurora High School.
There isn't a choice anymore. The choice was made in the last election. We must go with renovation and addition. Each year there are 25, 30 more students here at the high school alone. And it's so crowded now, what will it be like in 3 years? This isn't going to help my children at all. They're over and done with. In fact, most of the students here at the high school will have graduated before the addition and renovation is finished. But I plan to live till I'm 90, and these kids are going to be taking care of us. They're going to be our doctors and our lawyers. They're going to solve the problems in the government. They're going to be taking care of us. So we need to make sure that our youth get the very best education that they can.
A yes vote will build a new science department, art room, business classrooms, library and auditorium. It will improve through renovation classrooms, industrial arts, home economics. It will expand the music department and cafeteria. It will provide the wiring necessary to extend technology throughout the building. The result? A wholly improved Aurora High School. A high school that has all of the same space and facilities that would have been included in a new high school. A high school that positions Aurora students for the future. If you own a $100,000 house, your additional taxes will be $104 a year. That's less than the cost of your daily newspaper. Less than 30 cents a day to improve Aurora High School, to improve the quality of our children's education. Issue 35 will save us millions in taxes compared to building a new high school, and the maintenance costs will be less than half. At the same time, it meets all of our high school facility needs. It will eliminate the need to rely on trailers and keep your property values strong. It will provide a school and community auditorium. Together, we can provide our children with the education they need to be successful. Together, we can ensure that Aurora continues to be a very special community. this is our last chance for a decent high school for our children. How many more trailers do we need to see before we act? Countless Aurora students are counting on us. On November 8th, vote yes for issue 35. Aurora High School, a time to come together.
If you reject it this year, it's going to cost more next year. If you refuse to do it again, it's going to cost you more the following year, because inflation is going to continue to do that. So are the bond interest rates that are going to be sold to the school district. So the sooner we get this behind us, the better off we're going to be regarding the future of Aurora schools.
The band room is not large enough for the members, and sometimes the sound can be deafening.
We have no space for students to work on individual projects. We have no space to store just the regular equipment for the class. Lots of times things get damaged and broken, and it's really not any fault of students or teachers, but it's a facility concern. We could save money just in equipment by being able to properly store and lock materials away.
In many classes, there are so many kids you can't get much individual help. The more kids, the more problems, and the teachers have a hard time with the lessons.
What I see is the way Aurora is growing, and the way each class size is getting larger and larger, and the way new subdivisions are being cut into the town. The high school physically cannot handle all the students that are coming into the school.
I find walking the hallways is like crossing a minefield of bodies and books.
We need the best possible facility to enhance their activities in school so that they can be successful in one of those three areas in terms of college, as far as the job that they may choose, or the branch of the military that they hope to be accepted into. We want them to do that because of the facility, not in spite of the facility.